I'm in Alberta, Canada, and it's cold. Sometimes the temperature here gets to levels that us Caribbean people were just not designed to live in. The food we like to eat, housing, transportation are all expensive. Oh, and taxes are just ridiculous. So why am I choosing to live here instead of just going back home? Well, when your family have come face to face with gunmen, when too many people you know have been going about their daily lives and have been robbed or killed, or when you're constantly seeing successful business owners becoming targets or just being threatened to move their businesses because it's taking away business from somebody else, the thing that becomes most important to you at that point in your life is a peace of mind. It's not about the money. I'm not choosing to live in Canada because I somehow believe I'll be richer by living here than in the Caribbean. In fact, the cost I am paying to live here is way more than the cost I would pay to live back home. I'm paying to know that when I call the police, they will show up. I'm paying to know that I could be out at night and not be fearing for my life. I'm paying to know that I could have a successful business to help people and not worry that I'll be forced to close it down. There is no price I can put on my peace of mind. That's what I'm paying for.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Sunday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So now the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Sunday, the day when some of the regular ones and ones them out there traverse the church. So whilst doing so, please remember On The Spot News Media's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right now, so you know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. And as always, I don't know, so today are the official red rice and roaster day. Yeah, man, me I tell you. So to all of the ones and ones them out there in the kitchen, I deal with the finger licking chicken or whatsoever meat kind it may be, you don't know, happy Sunday. And for all of the regular ones and ones them out there traversing the streets from Moran Point to Negril Point, safe travel, pan the gravel, and as always, my peeps, continuously look out on the corner, yeah, cause what the old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts, yeah, man. So we're gonna kick it off this morning with a really sad missing person report. As you can see on our screen is one of our nation's most vulnerable, a child. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. She has since been identified as 13-year-old Alika Meikle. She is known as Boom Boom affectionately, said to be from the community of Dwene Park and a student enrolled at the Edith Dalton James High School in Dwene Park. She has been missing since Tuesday from her home. Her mode of dress when last seen at home was a blue jeans dress, a white pair of slippers, and her hair was cornrowed. It is said that she's approximately 5 feet, 5 inches tall and slim built and of brown complexion. So if anyone seeing this person presently on your screen, Alika Meikle, please alert the Dwene Park police, as her family members and friends are really saddened by her sudden disappearance. Yeah, man. Now, another man has disappeared over there in the community of Green Pan. And trust me, right now to what we say are going over there in Green Pan is not a place for you go missing right now as a man. So the man on your screen right now has been missing, and his family members have them hand on them head presently and a worry because they too fully understand what is happening presently on the ground in Green Pan. Yeah, man. So we have not yet ascertained a name for the missing man. But if you know this face or his whereabouts, please alert the Spanish Town police or your nearest police station. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, make we continue. So we're giving you an update on the plane crash. We're going over Elim in St. Elizabeth. As we all know, yesterday I gave a full and comprehensive rundown on the plane crash. Now, the wreck of the aircraft was specifically found in a swampy area of Elim in Braze River in St. Elizabeth. So that is just a few miles northeast of Santa Cruz. So now, my peeps, that particular area forms a part of the Upper Black River morass, and that area is reputed to have been used as a landing site for small aircraft back in the days. So back in the days when the ganja export trade did a boom in a western Jamaica, right off there, so used to be one of the main places that them use to send off the weed. Yeah, man. So a source close to On The Spot News Media stated that on Saturday they saw bamboo with lights attached that was basically seen on this stretch of roadway presently on your screen. And of course, this stretch of roadway is the makeshift airstrip. Now, them basically use the bamboo with the light just to mimic what we see in the regular airports with the blue lights and the yellow lights to basically provide a guide for the pilot to land the plane. Now, the source also stated that it's a straight road and no one without knowing the area couldn't just land there just so. The bamboo that was there lining the two sides of the roadway and basically providing light on it was basically, as I stated, making a guide for the plane to come in. Now, the source also stated that a wheel believing to have detached from the aircraft was also seen in bushes. So it is suspected that the defect possibly led to the difficulty in the plane taking off. The source also stated that preliminary investigations suggest that there was no crash and that the plane was deliberately landed. It is also stated that it's believed that the cargo was removed from the plane and it was possibly purposefully set ablaze. Now, after doing extensive research on the area of Braze River, it is now understood that that particular area has been always under the radar of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Defence Force, because as far back as January 2006, soldiers destroyed an illegal airstrip at Braze River, said to have been used to smuggle illicit drugs out of the island. News reports also stated at the time that Operation Kingfish operatives and Jamaica Defence Force Engineering Regiment personnel wired approximately a 2-mile runway with explosives and made 12 large craters in that particular surface. Now, the latest incident involving the burnt-out aircraft also follows the seizure of 13 pounds of the illicit white drug. Yeah, man, the white lady. And also a major bus at a house operated as a drug base in the remote communities of St. Elizabeth known as Westminster, that is north of Junction, St. Elizabeth. The illicit white drug has a street net worth estimated at $28 million. Yeah, man. So my peeps, right now, St. Elizabeth now good again because that fine and then the plane crash, trust me, the two of them are going to cause a rift in a St. Elizabeth. And some people are going to start get burned. So the regular members of Chan Public, just be wary of your surroundings. Be cognizant of what is going on. And put the necessary measures in place to safeguard yourself and your family and your community at large. Any strange face on a Sinai place, make the police them know it is within your best interest not to be bought and preserve your life. Yeah, man. A word to the wise. Now over there in the neighboring parish of Manchester, Manchester definitely start off the year with a bang. Yeah, man. As they have recorded 3 murder already. Now a man end up get caught up and left for dead at a bar in Porus, Manchester on Friday night. So on your screen is the deceased man. He has since been identified as Oniel Henry, otherwise known as Pasha, said to be a farmer from Top Coffee Grove district in Porus. Now, according to the police reports, Oniel Henry was among patrons at a bar sometime around 9:30 p.m. when criminal elements armed to the teeth approached and opened fire, hitting him multiple times. Oniel Henry was subsequently found suffering from a portion of wounds on the steps at the entrance of the bar. Since the start of the new year, Manchester definitely not going good, as them record 3 lost of life. One was a taxi operator who ended up losing 3 points from injuries sustained after being beaten in his head during a domestic dispute in Walk, Manchester. A next one ended up lose 3 points as he succumbed to injuries 2 days after a drive-by shooting. Now, as it relates to that particular drive-by knockings and clappings, it took place in the troubled community of Greenville, just on the outskirts of Mandeville in Manchester. The police report suggests that the deceased man, identified as Richard Levy, otherwise known as Weedy, said to have been in his late 50s, was the victim in that knockings and clappings. He's said to be a resident of 14th Street in the troubled Greenville community. Now, reports from the police suggest that sometime around 7 p.m., he was sitting on a wall at the entrance of the Greenville community right across from the gas station when criminal elements traveling in a motor car opened gunfire, hitting him all over the upper body and head. He was, however, taken to the hospital in a bid to save his life, where he was admitted in critical condition. But guess what? He later lost his life. There was a strong security presence in the community on Wednesday night following that particular incident. Greenville is located basically just 1 mile off the Mandeville town center. It has been affected by crimes, including murders over the years, resulting in curfews, lockdowns, and entertainment events in that particular community. So right now, Greenville, Manchester, most definitely not going good. Yeah, man. Now, the last thing that we are going to talk about is the decent spot of work where the Soji and the squad of them put on in the first week of the new year. 3 rifles are among 18 illegal guns that was recovered by them and 10 arrests made in the first week of 2024. So 18 firearms in total have been seized by the police in the first week of 2024. Now, according to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, this represents a continuation of the successes of its intelligence-driven operation. So reports are that 3 rifles were among the firearms seized, and the police stated that half of the 18 guns were seized in the Era 3 Police Division. Now, the police stated that 8 of the illegal weapons were taken off the streets in St. Elizabeth and Clarendon. According to the police, the corporate era divisions, such as the St. Andrew North and the St. Andrew Central Police Divisions, account for another 6 of the seizures, whilst 4 guns were seized in the parish of St. James. The police stated that 10 people were taken into custody in connection with those seizures. Meanwhile, the police are urging you, the regular members of Chan Public, with any information that can lead to the seizure of illegal guns and the arrest of criminal elements, are asked to call Crime Stop at 311 or the National Intelligence Bureau tip line at 811. And as always, if you not trust that way there, link on the Spot News Media or any like-minded vlogger, give us the information and we will most definitely pass it on to the relevant authorities who can make effective change. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.